See all these wonderful channels right here? Well, by the end of the video, they'll be somewhere between these categories. I know I kind of checked out for a while and I haven't uploaded, but man, so much has gone down over these few weeks. Jada. But I'm finally back, and also shout out to Merciless Witch. This video idea was inspired by hers, so feel free to check her list out. Alright, so first up on the list, we have Ochido. Yeah, this one's pretty easy, nothing else needs to be said about that. Dead by Daylight Overdose. I've seen a few videos, they post some funny moments. I think their content is pretty good, but then again, it's just compilations only, so I can't put him above B tier, unfortunately. Spooks and Jukes, another solid creator I watch now and then. His content derives from his streams, and I like his personality. My favorite series gotta be the one where he messes around with the salty TTV streamers. This is a tough one, but I'll leave him towards the high end of B for now and maybe adjust it later on. Classed, 100% underrated, dude. This guy's editing is incredible and definitely produces content worthy of like 100k plus subscribers. Samination, I think we can all mutually agree, S tier. The very first S tier DBD channel so far, and defo deserved. The amount of time and effort that must go into creating those animations he produces is incredible, and the fact he's been doing it for so long, so consistently, is mind-blowing. Alright, we got Teethy. At one point, I was invested in watching his content and started to drift away. I guess it wasn't for me. You know when you go through a phase when you watch YouTubers when you were younger, for example, Vanos for me, and then you grow older and you kind of start watching them for like no reason? Well, that's what's kind of happened here, so I'll comfortably put him in B tier. Next up, we have Merciless Witch. So underrated, content is top notch, and post-DBD content, others are kind of afraid to. Also, this video is inspired by a tier list, so feel free to check that out in the description down below. JRM, solid editing style and great gameplay. He's been around for ages, so what else can you ask for? I'd say I'm with the majority here that comfortably put him in A tier, potentially S tier, but I think A tier is fine for now. Next up, we have Dowsy. Not for me. I really watch him, so I've recently gone through a few of his videos, and while he's definitely a good player at Dead by Daylight, he definitely knows his stuff, and the thing is, sometimes he tends to complain a little too much for my liking, and compared to the others on this list that I'm still to rank, I'll put him C respectively for now. The King, again, one of those channels like I rarely watch unless there's like a Dead by Daylight new update coming or something. Usually I just type that in, you know, the YouTube search, but I feel like a lot of people do that, and his video will be like near the top of the search engine. But yeah, apart from any updates on the game, I'd place him C for now respectively. We have Dead Plays, insanely talented at killer, even though his titles may be a little overkill, you know, with the 12,000 hours plus as killer. That doesn't discredit the fact that he's insane at the game, so B tier comfortably here. Alright, we got Kaito. Bro, how underrated can a channel get? Yes, I know he has 84k subscribers, but only 84k isn't just. This dude is criminally underrated. He spends hours editing his videos as well as bringing a perfect mix of original content and Twitch content. You know, when you see a channel like that and think, how on earth haven't you got more subscribers? People are really sleeping out here. We got Dead Girl Jimmy, another underrated gem channel, solid gameplay, good thumbnails, and the soothing voice. Another channel you'd expect to be larger at first glance, but yeah, very underrated. Choi, the only video I've seen was the Dead by Daylight has a cheater epidemic, which I sat through because there was some pretty good points raised throughout it. As I'm recording this, I've gone back to his channel and it seems like a mix of compilations and original content, which is cool. I think it's between B and C here, so I'm gonna leave him in C for now. Sway, this guy is pretty cracked at Survivor. I still tune in now and then to watch some of his videos, and they're still as entertaining as the day started. So for me personally, I've got to put him in A tier. Dude is incredibly talented at Survivor. Pepsi, I feel like my underrated section about to be full by the end of this video. From Mythbusters to the most unique ideas and content revolving around DBD, Pepsi makes it so engaging to watch his clean, smooth editing and calming presence. Aaron, one of the largest DBD content creators. Gameplay is great, but it's not my type when it comes to overall personality compared to others in the A and S tiers. So I know this will trigger some, but I'm here to tell you,
we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Aha, one of my favorite personal content creators, Ots. I'm not gonna say much, but I think majority would agree with me on this one that he's gotta be S. I don't really need to explain it, dude is just way too talented at this game and so entertaining as a personality. It's me. Personally, I'm gonna throw myself in D, and that way y'all can't troll me for this tier list, cause I know this list will probably be fucked by the end of it. And who wouldn't want to be next to this sexy specimen in D tier? Coconut RTS, solid streamer, cool guy. Most of his YouTube content comes from his streams. I'm gonna put him in B. I don't watch him enough compared to some of the others to put him in A or S. Next up we got Yerv, again one of those I watched quite a bit at one point but got a little bored of respectively. Still uploads solid content as both survivor and killer and can cement easily into B tier. Scott Jund, I can't lie, this dude and his hot takes in the game, someone keeps the DBD community alive. Whenever there's a hot take, he's always in the mix, and even though I don't tune in to watch his content much, but from recent glance it looks like he's moved on to Elden Ring, which I don't blame because DBD be kinda boring. BT is reasonable, yeah. Super Aranova, respectively, not my type. Seems a little generic in the DBD niche, but I respect his content. C tier for me. Probs, he is insane at Survivor and is great to watch now and then for his insane plays. He makes plays like he's playing chess, always ahead of the game. Definitely similar to Sway in terms of playstyles, so I can put him in A tier. Rapid Mains, man, this tier list made me realize how much I've stopped watching a lot of DBD shit these days. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't watch Rapid at all, but I just watched a few of his recent videos. Again, respectively, not my type of content, so C tier is alright. Omreka, no cap, I only know him for the dude that was Butter at the Vanos crew. I think I've seen him on Dromala a few times, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I only just saw he uploads DBD content, so yeah, I'd throw him probably low B or C for now, so for now I'll drop him in C. Dylan KG, I don't really know what happened to his channel. Apparently he's called Ripple Live now, and I guess he's into cryptocurrency. If anyone knows what's up with his channel, then let me know. I'm gonna throw him a D right now since he has no content and I can't rate him at all. 4Gamers, another clips channel. I'll place them in B tier since there's no other original content on their page, but his clips are good to watch now and then. True Talent, this is a controversial one. You either like him or you don't. There's no in between. For me, he's my most watched DBD content creator alongside Ots, so I'm firming it and I'm putting him in S tier. Dude is man talented at the game and says shit for how it is. Asimovs, the man who uploads very unique content from lore to patch notes to ranking lists. I don't watch much of that type of content, but I respect that a lot of people enjoy his content, and I'll place him in B tier. Super Alf, again, pretty good at the game, but generic comes to my mind way too many times respectively. C tier is alright. Zubatlao, I tune in to watch his compilations from his streams now and then. He's always been pretty chill dude, and that's what draws me into watching his content. He definitely has a case to be an A tier, but I think B tier is probably right here. Useless, I think after all the controversy he was in months ago and him taking a break from YouTube, which was probably the right thing to do, I'm gonna have to place him in D. Storky Boy was a really underrated gem when his AFK Myers blew up around 2 years ago, and I haven't really watched him over the last 12 months if I'm being honest. I'm gonna place him in C tier for the sheer fact that I'm not really drawn back to go watch. Luminous was popping off a few years ago. I used to watch all the animations. I haven't watched them recently, but man, those animations like Examination must take ages to make, and I've got a lot of respect for that type of content. I think Luminous is deservedly of an A tier spot here. Farmer John, another incredible editor and personality. He's last uploaded 8 months ago in his main, so I went to check out his second account and he's still posting clips over there. For a second I thought he quit DBD too, but nah, he's just become more active on Twitch. This is a tough one. He could either go in A or B, but I'm gonna put him in A. Krugozor, this man barely uploads, but when he does, there's some fire memes, and I have a soft spot for memes, as you guys know. 100% underrated as far as I'm concerned. Fubs, he comes up with some pretty unique content and I enjoy the vibes he brings to his gameplay. Solid B tier, I don't think there's much else to add to that. Okay, Monto, I might be jumping the gun here, but surely S tier, right? I've been watching him for years now and I know he's been on a hiatus for coming up to around a year now. But it's Monto, guys, the OG of DBD. Every day after school, I'd come back, put my feet up, grab some cereal, and binge his videos. Good times. Next up, we have I Am Cows. I'm starting to notice a pattern with a lot of DBD YouTubers that have just been going on long breaks, or just quitting, and uploading less and less. And I Am Cows is another one of them. Was so entertaining to watch a few years ago, but I really haven't tuned in to watch him recently. Regardless though, the content he created when DBD was at its peak will never be forgotten, and for that, I think anything under an A wouldn't do him justice here. Umbra, another one that's kinda stopped uploading on YouTube but is still active over on Twitch. I was never really engaged in their content. I'm gonna throw in C here. Arditho, the dude with the hella crisp mic, shit sounds so clean. I always associate him with having some nice ass shaders on DBD because not only was his voice crisp, but his DBD looks so polished. I'm gonna put him in C though. Apart from the cool shaders, I didn't really stick around to watch his content respectively. Alright, Noob 3, simply S tier, a legend in the DBD community. I really don't think there's nothing more to add to that. I hope he comes back again. Naimeti, I'm not sure if I said that right, but I've said generic way too many times this video, so respectively, C tier here. Demi, hell yes, easily S tier. He puts so much effort into his edits and has a very weird fetish for making sure his videos end exactly on the minute mark. I don't know, it's very weird, but kind of like it. Spooky Loops, I remember finding him through the hiring a Fiverr coach video, if I remember correctly, and having consistently watched him since. I could say with chest tier, he's easily going into my A tier, and say a year from now, if I update my tier list, he'll definitely be in my S tier by then, hopefully. Alright, we're in the penultimate one, Red Gaming Gears. Excellent at killer, but I'm not engaged in his content enough compared to others on this list, so C tier respectively here. And finally, we have come to the ultimate conclusion, and we finally have Puppers. I watched him a lot when I first got into DBD years ago, but again, judging by his channel over the last few weeks or so, he seems to have stopped uploading DBD. Another OG creator seemingly kind of bored of DBD, I'm guessing here. Fill me in if he stepped away for any other reason. So to end this tier list, Puppers will go into my B tier. And there we have it. This is my DBD YouTubers tier list completed, and I'll be back to revisit this probably in a year's time for 2023. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.